This lesson will teach you basics of sentence style and zombie survival. First, you should know some basic terms. Let's start with the types of clauses a sentence may have. There are two major types of clauses. An independent or main clause is a word group containing a subject and a predicate that can stand alone as a sentence. This type of clause is analogous to the main zombie slayer in a movie. He or she can get things done without help. In this example, we have a subject, a predicate, verb, and a direct object, I hate zombies. Where the subject, predicate, and direct object in that sentence. A dependent or subordinate clause is a word group containing a subject and a predicate but unable to stand alone as a sentence because it relies on an independent clause to complete its meaning. A subordinate clause would be analogous to the child that the main zombie slayer in a film often has to rescue. The child is interesting, but it cannot exist by itself. This type of clause begins with a subordinating conjunction, because, although, or a relative pronoun, that which. Here is an example, which are types of horror film characters. Because we don't know what which means without an independent clause, we know that this clause is dependent. A sentence fragment is a sentence that is not a grammatically complete sentence but is punctuated like one. Often these sentences will lack a subject or a verb, or they could be a rogue-dependent clause. Here is an example, because the zombies broke my window. Next, let's look at the four basic types of sentences. The first is the simple sentence. A simple sentence consists of a single independent clause. If I said, "The zombies broke my window," that would be a simple sentence. The second type of sentence is the compound sentence. A compound sentence consists of at least two independent clauses, and has no subordinate clauses. For example, "The zombies broke my window, I was upset." The complex sentence is the third type of sentence. A complex sentence consists of a single independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Here is an example of a complex sentence. Because the zombies broke my window, I ran quickly away from my house. Finally, the fourth type of sentence is called the compound complex sentence. The compound complex sentence consists of two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. This is the most complicated type of sentence. Here is an example of a compound complex sentence. The zombies broke my window, and because this meant they could get in, which would put me in danger, I ran quickly away from my house.